It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And I did that differently. Like, hi.
Hi, I'm Chad.
It's no big deal.
No big deal, I'm Chad.
It's Bourbon Night. No big deal. Forget about it.
I forgot I was Chad for a minute.
Like how
and then I remembered.
How I tossed that away.
Oh.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Hey, how is everyone? Welcome.
Good, I hope.
Welcome to the live show. Bottled and Bond Day, Sarah, is March 3rd?
That's correct.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
March 3rd.
You got a little crumb.
A little crumb.
A little crumb. Now I'm like, do I have crumbs?
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, just finished dinner.
Yeah, so Bottled and Bond Day is on Tuesday. We will be doing a little, just not a little something on here, but we will be celebrating Bottled and Bond Day. But yeah, so obviously that's what we are going to do today. Also is drink those. So.
Yes, what she said.
Leading in to that.
Yeah, we always...
I have a crumb on my chin? No, I don't think so.
We always like to have a pour ready when we start the live now, and always a sample that someone who has given us. And this comes from the Adam Nelson collection. Yes, because he has given us a lot of samples here. This is John J. Bowman, single barrel from 2015. I picked this one. I was trying to find something that was bottled in bond, and I was looking through, and I couldn't exactly find something. I don't think this is bottled in bond, but it is 100 proof, which is the proof of bottled in bond. So
right.
So that's why I picked it. So glasses
Cheers.
raised. This one will be to Adam Nelson. Cheers.
Maybe it's just because this is my first bourbon of the day, but I really like that. That's tasty.
It is. It
Yum, yum, yum.
is.
I like that.
Bourbon Fanatic is having some John J. Bowman as well.
Ah, well, look at that.
Yeah. No, that is tasty. Yeah.
It is warming me up. Ooh, a piece of chocolate that I
So,
have dropped.
what we have behind us is our selection of bottled and bonds, and it should be in the show notes down there, but just read them off here. Because we already got 250 in the chat.
Whoa, hello, all.
So we have the 1792, and these are all bottled and bond, so I don't want to say bottled
Don't
and
keep
bond
saying
after,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1792, the New Heaven Hill, 7-year, Henry McKenna, E.H. Taylor, J.W. Dant, JTS Brown, New Riff, Wilderness Trail, Old Fourth Distillery, Early Times, Jim Beam, George Dickel, Old Fitz, Evan Williams, Old Granddad. And that's all we could think of.
Scrounge up at this point in time.
There's probably, I know we
Someone's
missed
going to be like, what about
something.
da-da-da-da? And we're going to be like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's we literally carried as much as we could. What's the proof?
Yeah.
100 proof.
100 proof. 101 is one better than 100. That's why I think Wild Turkey will never come out with a bottled and bond. Because why? Because they have 101
101
proof,
is kind of their like signature, although makers making themselves part of that 101 game.
I know. How about that?
Hey, if that's where it tastes the best, then that's where it tastes the best.
Absolutely.
So
let us know.
Joseph Brazo says Woodinville has a new bottled and bond. That's exciting.
Do they?
We will have to check it out when we're up there later this year.
That's right.
How exciting.
We're going up there.
Yep.
I hope they have it. Where's the Blanton's bottled and bond? Yeah.
James Wolverton says, so sorry just to check in, but at the castle.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
So our friend James Wolverton works at Castle and Key. So apparently that's where he is right now. He also has a YouTube channel, Let's Talk Bourbon, that you can also check out here as well.
Wave from the castle, James.
Yeah. Cheers
Oh, I'm out.
to James.
You'll have to do it.
Clink and clink. All right, now we are warmed up. Now let's get to some actual bottled and bonds.
Yes, let's do that.
Same proof.
What should we do?
Swan's in the chat. I know Trev is in the chat. We had a pretty strong pregame squad.
Yeah.
I checked in at about a little after 7, and there was, I think, about 6 people milling around in the pregame chat, and then it just kept
That is dedication.
growing and growing.
You almost really like each other.
Wild Turkey is coming out with a bottled and bond this year. Swan, what you talking about? Why? And why haven't I heard about this?
When was the last time you were on Facebook?
Never.
There you go. That's why.
I don't have time for the Facebook. Sound like an old man.
He definitely already disapproved of the music that was on in a restaurant and something someone was wearing already today. So I'm like, yes, your old man status is going up.
And someone left the door open.
Oh, and he really didn't like that.
They just walked in
Are you raised in a barn?
to a restaurant and just left the door open. Just walked right in.
He wasn't pleased. I mean, I don't know who would be, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, what should we go with? It's not like we can start at the lowest proof and then work our way up because they're all 100 proof.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what we didn't do on the last Bottled and Bond day, and I don't think we did Wilderness Trail, or I know we haven't had it in a minute. So
okay.
I'm going to go with some
Let's
Wilderness
go with
Trail.
Wilderness Trail. It has
bourbon.
been a while since
Yeah.
I've had this. Mm-hmm. We have to get some in our glass because we have a super chat.
Yep. There we go. Do. Little pours.
A 17-year Wild Turkey Bottled and Bond? What?
Oh, is that the new Master's Keep? That's right.
So you did know. You just forgot that you knew.
Yeah.
What was the thing that I forgot that I knew the other day?
How to Drive?
No, it was on the last episode. You told me something was coming out, and I was like, what?
Oh, the Rare Breed Rye.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another Wild Turkey thing that we forgot.
Wow. We're not very good at remembering.
We
All right.
are not.
Agent Orr, thank you for that super chat. Woo, that would count as mine. It says, cheers, we love your channel. Thank you so much.
Technically, that
That first
would
clank.
get a triangle, so that was the triangle.
Oh, I gave you a triangle by accident.
No, that's
and
the
on
level.
and on purpose.
And on purpose.
So thank you. Scooby D says, y'all are great. America, cheers.
Cheers, Scooby D.
Thank you.
Ooh, that was light and airy.
Very light and airy.
Oh.
Yeah, it has been a minute. This is another one of those distilleries that I like super respect because of the way they went about releasing the product.
And this is batch number 2, so this one's, from a little while ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have had this one for a while.
64% corn, 24% rye, 12% malted barley.
It's pretty light up front, but the finish, it's got some like toasty dark chocolate-ness going
Oh, that's
on.
right. And their barrel entry proof is 110 proof.
Very warm. I like it.
Yeah, low entry proof. Yeah.
JG Wentworth.
877 Cash now.
Yep. Not having Bottled and Bond, but Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Cheers.
Yeah, nice.
And Mr. Sharkbite 6415 says big swig. Oh, is that what the $2 is for?
For a
us
big
to take
swig?
a big swig?
Well, we'll have to consider
I
this.
mean, if this is a big swig.
That's pretty big swig.
Well, considering how small we do pours on these sometimes. So,
Right,
yeah. Okay. Instead of talking about it more, we'll just do that.
Yeah, I like the Wilderness Trail.
I had more in my glass than you did,
Yep.
is what I realized.
Yep, you sure did.
That's good. But it burns.
Yeah, and they make a good rye. And, yeah.
I do like the rye.
It's Trev Wilson's money, and he needs it now. So,
Well, are you going to deny him? I can't deny him.
no.
No.
He has a structured settlement, and he needs cash now.
Stop.
So he's going to call JG.
They're going to chat.
Yeah, they're going to
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Someone said, let's see, Fatal Flaw said, is that a Texas whiskey? Nope, this is from Kentucky.
Yeah. Danville?
I believe it is Danville.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're really big into yeast strains. They make yeast strains, I believe, for other people.
That I did not know. I'm learning something new.
Yeah, they're very scientific, especially for being new. Yeah, they do.
Why am I rinsing? Because we have clean glasses,
Me too.
but it's
Yeah.
too late. I already did it.
Michael says just uncorked a Russell's Reserve 10-year on your recommendation. Really like it. That's
Yay.
awesome.
I like that. Feedback, I like. Good.
Yes.
Yay. All right, well, you picked the first one, so I don't want to be loud. Oh, hey, this is something that... Ooh, I said I don't want to be loud, and then I was. Wow, this is substantial.
Mm-hmm. All right, want to go
It's
to
very heavy.
less
Yeah.
known?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. This is from John Wadsworth, who was at our October meetup.
So, well, I actually like it. They put the rules.
This is Old Fourth Distillery, Bottled and Bond. Quite hefty.
So, Bottled and Bond Act, of course, of 1897. I don't have to remember that because now it's right in front of me.
Oh, how nice.
Made from a single distillery in a single distilling season by one master distiller, I should
Spring.
also add.
And fall.
Aged in a federally bonded warehouse under U.S. government supervision.
Right.
Yes. Aged a minimum of 4 years. Correct. Bottled at exactly 100 proof.
Yep.
Aged in new American oak barrels. That's just regular bourbon law.
Right.
Produced in the USA. Again, that's just a regular bourbon law. Nothing added but water. That's just a regular bourbon law.
So there's a lot on here that's just regular bourbon law.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's fine.
always good to remember the
It's
basics.
It's always good to get a reminder. Yeah.
John says they aged MGP White Dog down here in Georgia. Oh, and that's okay. So that's what this is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So it's MGP distillate, but product of Georgia climate
Yeah, that's
and
actually
conditions.
another rule. You have to identify on the label where it was distilled and where it was bottled. So this right here says Old Fourth Distillery, State of Georgia, Bottled and Bond. Somewhere it should probably say MGP or on here.
I don't think it does.
Oh,
That's a rule.
yeah.
That it has to be on the bottle. I've never heard.
You have to disclose the
well,
distillery.
Apparently they don't. He's bound and determined to find it now. Well, we have 407 watching.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who don't want to just
Who
watch
don't
me
wanna
read.
watch you read.
All right. Scooby-Dee.
Says drinking Woodford tonight. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. There we go. We always wondered. We always
Where
hoped.
are you?
We always hoped that that's what it was.
Perry's here. Welcome,
What's up,
Perry.
So they say this straight bourbon whiskey, unfiltered, bottled from a single barrel, limited to a 2019 release of 75 barrels, and made from a traditional mash bill, resulting in a complex palate of chocolate cocoa that swings into a sweet, rich oak with notes of harvest corn. Hints of fruit linger in the background.
What about the nuttiness that I feel like I'm getting on this? They don't mention that.
I'm not getting nuttiness.
Oh, well, sorry. You're missing out.
Huh. Hey, it's one of your favorite names to say right there.
Vin Femster.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Well, hello.
Hello.
Thanks
Thanks
for popping in.
stopping in. Yeah.
That is really different. What is... It's like a sweetness like a candy, but not in a artificial way. It's like I can taste the MGP in there, but it definitely is different treatment. Like you can tell. I think that sweetness is it's different than... It's not the same.
John, are you sure this is MGP juice? Because all it says on this bottle is distilled at Old Fourth, distilled in Georgia, like everything.
I think it tastes like MGP distillate.
Produced by Old Fourth Distillery.
Produced by, but not distilled by. They did produce it, as in this bottle.
That's tricky if that's what they're
That is tricky.
produced by.
Yeah. Because maybe they just have to disclose where it was produced. But then that would mean that anyone who sources could just do that.
Wait, apparently it's supposed to have Indiana in the picture. Well, that's... Oh, DSPIN 15023. That's MGP.
Oh, but for anyone who doesn't know, that's sneaky.
That is sneaky.
That's so sneaky.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you, Jimmy Munt says, look at the picture
Skirting
on the
the
back
rules.
has Indiana in the picture.
Yeah, thank you.
You are correct.
Appreciate that. Knowledge drop.
So light. Huh. That was funny.
It's good. It's good. It is kind of light. It's like, it tastes lighter than like the Wilderness Trail.
Yeah.
But it has sort of this like tea.
Honey. Maybe honey was what I was looking for
Honey tea.
before.
Yep.
Not necessarily candy, but sweet, like honey sweetness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that that consistency of honey, though, almost.
Yeah.
Like hot honey when it's more liquidy.
Sort of like a hot toddy, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I like it. It's
I
nice
dig.
and warm.
I dig. All right. Let's know what we should go to next. Again, we've got some 1792, some Heaven Hill, Henry McKenna, E.H. Taylor, J.W. Dant, JTS Brown.
I feel like I could just do curls with this.
Early Times, Jim Beam. We got the Dickel. We can revisit the Dickel. 13-year.
Flintstones vitamins, apparently.
Old Fitzgerald. We've got the old 4-year, and then we've got, I think, the 11-year back there, the new decanter. Evan Williams, of course, and Old Granddad.
I see 1792, Dickel, E.H. Taylor, Old Granddad, JTS Brown, E.H. Taylor, all over the board, but I feel like E.H. Taylor is winning.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's do some
Taylor.
And I actually, to illustrate the point of that it doesn't have to be bourbon to be bottled and bond, I brought up the E.H. Taylor rye.
Huh. You sure did, didn't you?
Sure did.
Well, look at you.
I mean, we got the small batch sitting over there if we really want, but...
No, I want to do this. It's been a while.
It has. E.H. Taylor rye, which we saw...
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, we saw in Louisville
This weekend? Yeah, yesterday.
at a shop that was inside of a hotel.
Right.
So that should tell you.
Grain of salt.
For, I think it was, they wanted like $150.
Yeah, I think that was right for this one.
And the small batch was
The small batch was
99.
100, yeah. So silly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you're visiting from anywhere in the U.S. and if you've never had the chance before, you might be willing to spend $100 on it.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Bag of donuts.
What do they have for, like...
Oh, Whistle Pig Boss Hog 6th edition was $3,000 if you wanted to buy that.
If you want. We
declined.
We passed. Yeah.
Bag of Donuts says, playing along with the 3 bottled and bonds I have, E.H. Taylor will always win for me. And lucky me, I just found a backup bottle yesterday. Cheers.
Good job.
Congrats on your backup bottle. Perry says, can we edit the chat settings so we don't have to approve it every time someone says Dickel?
Dickel?
Oh, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I like it.
Wisselpig. Do you want to drink the Wisselpig?
I don't like that at all. Turned off.
Oh, well, Matt says, don't worry, a sample of Boss Hog 6 will be in the next package that he hand delivers. So, that's cool.
Joseph Braza says, it's the damn torpedoes. Well, I don't think I drank after the last one.
It's damn the torpedoes. This was Perry's podcast that I was on last. There was
I saw someone else joke about that, too. I need to listen to that one.
a group that did a pick, and on their label, they put damn the torpedoes, and I said, I always thought it was man the torpedoes. Apparently that's the answer. I don't know. Perry was going to ask the fellas. Cheers, Joseph. So, I don't know.
I think this is a middle of the road approachable. Like, it is spicy, but rye. Like, if you take a baby step in and you do your barely legal, which I can't remember this mash bill off the top of my head. I know, right? It's like, have you memorized every single letter of every single Four Roses recipe and you can tell me what it means off the top of your head? I'm like, no, because I don't work there. No. I can look it up in 1 minute.
I want to say it's
higher rye, for sure. I mean...
I don't think it's barely legal. But
no, it's not barely legal. It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
but I think that you
middle.
can tell. It's not so,
Yeah.
like, Christmas spice, but it's not just like the bourbon either.
Yeah.
Brian Gillespie says, thanks for the best of video. We all loved your cooking show, Sarah. Thanks. Patrons, Jeff Ellis has a post in the community for a pretty cool barrel pick opportunity.
Oh.
Like and subscribe. What? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that, Brian. We
Ooh.
appreciate it. As we said, we were away this weekend, so we haven't really
interacted much.
Really, interacted much with Patreon. So
we were drinking bourbon
know that.
at the Bourbon Classic in Louisville.
Bourbon Classic in Louisville. Yeah.
If you were watching our Instagram, you got to see the insane tasting, the flight that we got to do with Sazerac on Saturday.
Yeah.
Which was yesterday. My days are all messed up.
Yeah, it was all the Jim Murray Whiskey Bible, the first, second, and third place winners.
which
for
just so
2019.
happened to be all Sazerac products. And honestly, though, they were saying that
They brought up a good point.
they did bring up a good point that he's irritated that he picked it that way because usually the top 3 or the top few winning distilleries will buy a ton of his books to sell in their gift shops, right? But because they swept it, that he gets less book sales from that. So,
Right, that's a good point.
It is a good point because, he's trying to move this too. It's the reason why he does it, I assume.
Yeah. So we got, everyone there got a copy
Signed.
of the 2020 Whiskey Bible and a Buffalo Trace bookmark. And then Harlan was there speaking, so we got both of ours signed by Harlan as well. We don't need two.
We don't need to. We share
So
everything now. What's his
will,
is mine.
We will be giving one of these away. We haven't decided how we're going to be doing that yet, but we'll be giving away a signed, double-signed copy of Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible.
How nice. And you didn't even have to go to Louisville.
That's right. But the other one was the Sazerac 18.
And an E.H. Taylor single barrel that won for best single barrel.
Yes.
Not an age stated best single barrel.
Yeah.
So we got to try all 5 of those, but that was pretty cool. It was good stuff. I hadn't had the 2019 William LaRue Weller or the Handy, so that was cool.
Yeah. And, of course, the 1792 Foolproof
I don't
won
have...
first place.
And after...
It wasn't 5th, but it wasn't
It
first.
wasn't first.
No, I think I put it like 3rd.
I think I put it 3rd. Yeah. It was really good. It was just one note, and the William LaRue Weller is so much more complex.
It was nutty, though.
It was pretty nutty. It was
Yeah.
tasty. So maybe you and him share that preference. Scooby D says, made you look.
True. Thank you.
At what? I missed it.
The screen.
Oh, gotcha.
I imagine.
Bag of Donuts says, is that E.H. Taylor rye available? I mean, as much as a small batch. If
I would say less so.
less available? Mm-hmm. I would say I see them about the same amount. Like, I'll either go in somewhere and only see the rye, or go in somewhere and only see the small batch. But it's rare that I see more than one bottle of E.H. Taylor in the same place.
I would say easiest to find would be small batch, then rye, then single barrel. And then the others don't even.
You don't even ever see them.
Don't even.
Unless they're for, like, $500.
Yeah. But thank you for that.
Yeah, thank
Tony,
you.
Bag of Donuts.
Bananas on the foolproof, Brian Gillespie said, I wrote down banana walnut bread
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally.
Yep. Banana walnut bread.
So banana-y.
Yes, very.
Which I like sometimes in the right, it has to have the right complementing flavors. Like if it reminds me of a banana walnut bread, that's nice. I enjoy eating banana walnut bread.
Sure.
If it's like banana peel or like old mushy bananas, then no, not so much. If it's like a chocolate covered banana, then I'm like, yummy.
Yeah.
It just really depends.
If we were doing a blind, I would have said, "Oh, this is Brown Foreman," which is not.
I would have thought that too,
Yeah.
to be honest, because of the banana note.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, we better move on. Y'all are funny. Let's see. What should we do next? I feel like we got a couple of call-outs for the Dickel. We got some 1792s.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do the Dickel.
Fine.
Oh, hey,
Carefully.
want to also remind everyone that
With timing.
last Monday, so a week from tomorrow, Sarah and I were on the Whiskey Crusaders live show. So if you go to Whiskey Crusaders, actually, I think I copied the link. Beep.
Hey,
there it
look
is.
what you did.
Yep. So there's the link.
People are
Just get the Dickel over with. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Have fun. But let's just get this out of the way now.
Yeah. So you can go and catch that replay. We do all non-Kentucky bourbons. So
Yeah.
some pretty,
It was a good
pretty
time.
interesting stuff there with Matt,
Yeah.
Will, and Sarah.
We've got almost 500 people watching, which is great. I'm sad that some of them will be off-put by this, but we do what we can.
Who's watched our Bourbon Night Awards? I don't want to spoil it.
Dude, that
But-
description is spot on though.
Yeah.
It has like a little bit of a chalkiness to it.
What's the song? I'm a Flintstones kid.
Flintstones kids.
Something. 10 million strong.
No,
and
that's the diapers
growing.
one.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, 10 million strong and growing is Flintstones vitamins. Is it not? Back me up, chat.
It probably is. Was that in the
Yes.
1980s? Because
90s.
I was probably not forming words yet. Oh, anytime I can get that shot in.
Yeah.
Who said yabba dabba doo? Joe Thompson. They're right. They said you're right. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
See, okay, I think it smells like Flintstones vitamins. I don't think it tastes like it. I think it tastes like, dare I say, wet hay. Oh, but there it is at the end, that chalkiness.
Or like,
Like
chewing a Tums.
Like the grapey one that I hated the most. Who wanted the grape one? No one. No one wanted the grape one. Yes, that sensation in your mouth like you chewed on Tums.
Very chalky.
Now they get to listen to us. All these 500 people get to listen to us talk about chalky.
But hey, if you loved it, more power
I mean,
to you.
I will say it's unique. It's not like everything else. How did they even get it to do this? It's so controlled, like with the
Plop,
other.
plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a. No, I can't remember that one. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a joy it is. Oh, what a relief. Oh, what a relief it is. Yeah, it's. Oh. Woo. Ha.
It's like almost promising at the very front, and then it's quickly like, nope.
Now we are ganging up on it.
We are
like
ganging
the
up.
YouTube
We are
community.
ganging it up. Yeah. I could see where someone would be appeal. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you want something outside of the box,
Sure.
this is it. J. King, it ain't good, has become a new daily saying at our house. Great bread pudding video. Great everything. Thank you, J. King.
thank you.
And
Joseph
again,
Brazo, quit tormenting the moderators.
Dickel.
Full caps to go.
Well, they don't have to approve them.
Yes, they do. They have to say show or hide.
No, I'm saying they don't have to approve Joseph Brazo.
Oh, I mean, they don't have to do anything. They don't even have to be here. They just are out of the kindness of their own
You
hearts.
can get yourself booted, Joseph.
Oh, jeez. They have their work cut out for them tonight.
Yeah. All these Dickel trolls.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to. I don't want it.
I think this glass was ruined for the evening.
Pass. Next.
Yeah. That'll.
What's next? We did
We were getting 1792, right?
some, yeah.
1792.
I mean, we've got a lot. New Riff, 1792, 2 Old Fitzes. Obviously, you know the difference. The Old Granddad,
McKenna.
Oh, we saw a lot of JW Dants
Yeah.
before. So
Some
I feel
JWs.
like early times. Heaven Hill. What? I want to do the Dant.
Dance. Let's dance it.
I want to do the Dant. We missed a super chat. Oh no.
It's
Where?
been all that Dickel talk.
I got that one. Where? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We were getting something in our glass, and then the whole Dickel fiasco took over.
Yes. Alex Scavo says, hey guys, going to Kentucky in the summer for vacation. Do you guys have any recommendations for distilleries, bars, and restaurants? Well, it depends on where in Kentucky you're going. Lexington, I would say definitely OBC Kitchen. I love Goodfellas and the Distillery District. Bourbon on Rye. Where else? Bluegrass Tavern. Places to eat, that's just a lot. We could go on. Louisville, we were just there. We did Butchertown Grocery, that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Places to drink, we don't really go drinking in Louisville very much. We like Doc Crow's. We've heard Merle's Whiskey Kitchen is really great.
The bar with the good picks. We were there last year.
The bar with the good picks.
Yep. A Silver Dollar.
Oh, I always forget about Silver Dollar. I love Silver Dollar.
Yeah.
And then Bardstown, you've got Mammy's Kitchen, Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Yep.
And then the distilleries, like, it really just depends on where you're going and what you're into. I would recommend Heaven Hill just because of the expansion work that they're doing.
Yep. And you're so close to Willett right there.
Turkey,
Yeah. Yep.
yes. Buffalo Trace is a must.
You could spend all day doing all the different tours at Buffalo Trace alone.
It's true. You totally could.
There's so many different tours.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Didn't you mean to say BGT instead of Bluegrass Tavern?
Well, BGT is for the locals, but I think if you Google BGT, Bluegrass Tavern's not going to come up.
Right.
Glenn and Kathy, Golf Whiskey, say E.H. Taylor Small Batch and Single Barrel tonight. Received the Drink More Bourbon shirt. Looks great. Also, thanks for the coin.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're
Long
welcome.
overdue.
Yep.
Ooh, that
you
was
go.
a loud one.
I think the Dant is really strong. It's... Now, this is a value. Oh, I wanted to talk about this.
Well, I knew that. Oh. It's got a little
muddy.
grainy and just like one little blip.
I mean, I think
But overall, this is the value.
it's probably right just at the 4, the minimum 4 years for,
Right.
for the price. It's not going to be...
Grant Hartwig, these are fighting words, said, hate to say this, but old granddad bottled and bond over the E.H. Taylor small batch bottled and bond.
Wow.
Ooh, that he's like, just going to put it out there.
A strong Grant,
That is strong.
but,
Strong words.
your opinions. It's all good.
That was
For Scott.
for Scott Bixley. Got to bow out early. See you guys next week. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, I think the Dant is really good. The thing I was going to get into was on our Bourbon Night Awards show, a lot of comments were rare breed is not a value bourbon. And most people kept citing prices. And someone put in the comments, I think everyone is confusing value and budget.
Right.
And is like, yes, that perfectly sums it up. There is value, which can be in a $50 bourbon. As long as it's incredibly good, there is value in
You
that.
definitely got what you paid for. You probably got more than what you paid for.
Right. So that's value.
That's value.
Budget will probably have to be like, under $15, under $20 would be, the best budget pour, which might have to be a category we had next year.
I think we got to add international. I think we
Yep.
got to do the crowdsourced best of 2019
Bourbon. Yep.
which we learned. That's cool. We learn something new every year.
Mm-hmm.
But I do agree, like value and budget and making sure that those are separated. Because I think personally, I think Pikesville Rye is an incredible value because of the quality of the product that you're getting at $45 for a bottle.
Yep.
But that's just me.
Now, it's not $45 to everyone, so
No,
if it's
to us.
55 or 60 in your area, then yeah, okay. I mean, that price does go against its value stance, as it would any bottle.
Right.
But for us, I think to get a actual legit barrel proof of that quality for the price that we get it for, yeah, it's a value. And by the way, that was voted on by our Patreon community. They had a long list that made the top 5.
Yeah. I actually, when Booker's was still like $55, I would have called that a value all day.
Yeah.
Because you're getting something that's that high of proof.
Yep.
At what, generally 6 to 8 years for $55.
Yeah.
In a
It'll last you.
It will
a
last
long
you.
time.
That is a value.
Yeah. Brian Bernicke says rare breed is totally a good value.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
And Tammy,
And
who is
Tammy.
out there. I saw her. Who we will see here shortly.
Yes.
It's very exciting. We got New Orleans in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Very excited about that. I don't know what to wear for our speaking engagement. And so that's occupying a lot of my thoughts.
That's right. Stag Junior would be a value.
If you could find it at
Yeah, $55 for what was basically our second favorite bourbon, depending on the time of day, first favorite bourbon of 2019.
super high proof, yep.
Yeah, that is a value.
And even if you're someone who doesn't like high proofs and cast strengths,
Yep.
take it as okay, great, I just got something that I can now make a bottle and a half out of or whatever, because I'm going to proof it down with ice, or I'm going to proof it down by adding water, so I'm going to use less.
Or I'm going to
whatever
do a
you're
smaller
going to do.
pour, or whatever it is.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
you're going to drink a smaller pour. Like, you're going to make that last longer. You're going to take it.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I have a hard time when people are like, I don't like cask strength. I'm like, but it can be whatever you want it to be. That's the beauty of it.
That's right. Oh, Chris is in the chat. Chris Taz, hello.
Michelle Martin says, now enjoying a Maker's Private Select Oak Stave selection by TWM Garden State Project #1. That's quite a name. So New Jersey? Garden State Project?
Total Wine and More, I guess. TWM.
TWM, Total Wine and More.
Yeah.
And wow. Well, I'm out of Dant.
Well, there is a bottle right here.
Here, why don't you...
I'll do the cheersing for both of you.
I Dant cheers to you.
Oh, and Jeremy's in here again. Another awesome channel here on YouTube. If you like cigar pairings with your whiskey, definitely check out Jeremy Sears.
And we know a lot of you do, because you've
yes,
asked us, and we're
yes,
like, we
exactly.
try.
Yeah,
We try so hard.
Yeah. No, he's a great channel here on YouTube.
Adam Terry, you know I've seen Garden State with Zach Braff. Like, 15-year-old
Come on.
me's favorite movie.
All right.
And also, Natalie Portman doesn't age.
Yeah.
So I think there's been a lot of talk about this.
Leo
I think we
GG.
should go here.
Sure.
Now I kind of want to try side by side with the EH
He's
Taylor.
waving at us. Hello.
Hi.
We try it. What?
Well, I was thinking about trying it. Did I already mention this? No. Side by side with the EH Taylor bottled and bond, since Grant said that he likes this better, and I just think, I don't know.
Right on. Well, I can do that.
Perhaps. Well,
Sure.
it'll give you a reason to get up, which we know that.
You know what that means,
loves so
everyone.
much. Yeah.
It's drink. Whoops.
Don't fall. It does not mean fall.
It might mean fall.
Uh-oh. What'd you knock over? All right. So I'll pour this and you pour that.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Well, here, I'll make it easier, and I will get a bourbonite glass.
Thank you. Yeah. So I have the Old Granddad. Chad's going to do the E.H. Taylor small batch. Bourbon. Chad's going to ruin my table.
Your table.
Our table. His spot at my table.
That was a loose cork.
It was.
Probably. With that.
Patrick Fulmer says, just got in. Love the awards show. Cheers. Thank you. So glad
Thanks.
you liked it. We've got even better ideas for next year.
Yeah.
We're always getting
It's going to be a hour-long show next year because we're adding 20 new categories.
I mean, it's not 3 hours long like the Oscars. So. And we don't necessarily give speeches.
That's right. Oh, Jeremy liked the Dickel? Whoa.
Hey, they make everything
yeah.
for someone, right?
I mean, that might just be that Florida sun
If
doing things
But Chad, let's be honest.
to your Kentucky soul.
If everyone liked every single thing, we
true.
would not have a reason to do this show.
Absolutely.
No one would watch our show.
Yeah. We always say,
Everyone would just agree it's good.
we say, like what you like and drink it how you drink it. you
Yep.
know? No shame in the whiskey game.
Now he's just trying to say catchy little things.
Now I'm developing catchphrases.
Oh, I don't. I'm like,
And
stop.
we're registering the domain as I do it.
No. Bag of Donuts says, I like it too. Yeah, I can see the qualities in it that would be appealing if that was your flavor style. It's just not for me, I don't think. But it's not the worst. I mean, I have disliked things more.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like,
it's
lot more.
It's a really strong departure from, maybe what you're used to. So
And especially in this category.
yeah, it's not like it's bad in other ways, like it's green or it's it's just really unique, and you'll either like that uniqueness or you won't.
Yes.
And he's emitting the Florida sun as Rin's palate.
Oh, is that right? Did we cheers Patrick Fulmer?
No.
I thought
Maybe.
we did.
Yes? Yes, I drank.
We drank.
Yes,
Yes.
we drank.
Okay, good. Well, in my thoughts, always.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, we're switching?
we're
Okay.
switching.
We're trading.
I have the small batch, or I had the small batch. I like it. This is the
He likes it.
Old Granddad Bonded. Nuttier.
Ooh, I don't know.
This is more forward.
You think?
This one's, well, at least in this order. Having this first, then this one. I think this one, and that might be kind of that nutty kick, but it's, it feels like it's got more behind it, a little more heat.
Yeah, I feel the opposite.
Really?
But I think it may have to do with the order, so we'll have to go back.
Kilco. Sorry. You go ahead.
Says, looking forward to opening my OGD bottle very soon.
There you go. You talking
should.
about BIB? Yeah, you know me.
I really love to do that. I love the 114 too. I think they put out some great stuff.
Yeah, that was another point of contention
label.
in the award show. Like, where's the OGD 114 and the value? Well, it just didn't get in the top 5.
Sorry.
It's still
value.
great value. Yeah.
Not hate. Just because it didn't win doesn't mean it lost.
Yeah.
I guess. Or if you're not first, you're last. You either believe one thing or another one. So.
Shake and bake.
We didn't kill Co. That was soft. It's fine.
A very gentle cowbell cheers. Another YouTube channel of bourbon on here, Kilco. Go check
That's
him
right.
out. Yep. Eric Waite, another channel here on YouTube for bourbon and more and whiskey.
My bourbon has a first name. It's
Jeorge.
That's a G.
That's what I said.
You said
I said
J.
G Wentworth. My bourbon has a second name. It's Dickel. Almost works, Eric. Almost works.
Can we switch back?
Yeah.
I'm having thoughts and feelings. I've never done this side by side before.
This would be. We should. Man, should we start up a bottled and bond bracket?
Whoa. Maybe. I mean, there's enough of them. JG says, I almost sang the whole thing. Chad, the phrase is yes, dear. That's right.
Not familiar with that phrase. I'm kidding. I am.
Don't worry.
Cowbell the man.
I still have a lot of years to make that stick.
Every girl likes a project.
It's true.
Yeah, okay. It's better, yeah, in the order that you had it. Yeah, for sure. If we did do a new Flight Fight series,
That is good, though.
if we did like a new bracket, I would like to switch it up and maybe somehow have the YouTube community seed them. So then we could go by seeds.
Oh,
Instead of
okay.
just random.
I feel like we would have to appoint a person to that whole process. I don't know.
Trev Wilson,
No, don't just volunteer him.
you raising your hand?
No, leave him alone.
Where's Jose? Where's Jose when you need him?
They're all in here.
Is Jose in here?
I don't know.
I haven't seen
I thought
Jose.
I saw his name. Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, there you are. Nutty.
I'm like, I saw it.
All right, Jose, you get with Trev Wilson, Captain Trev Wilson.
Leave them alone. Me, he says. We'll figure it out. That's details. That's logistics.
All right,
that
Perry's raising his hand.
we could talk about it offline.
Yeah.
I would like to do that, though, because I feel like it would be better to have someone who's not us
I mean,
do the matchups.
I think it would just be a series of polls, right, to get seating. Like,
I
who
guess.
do you think out of these 5 would be the number 1 seed?
How would you rank them?
Yeah, or I mean, I don't know. I have to think about that.
We'll have to put out a doodle poll to 50,000 people.
See, Trev says I can volunteer him for anything. Probably doesn't mean anything.
You need to watch it.
So, what's the verdict?
So, I think
They both have things I
they
like
both
about
have things that I like. I think the OGD is a little bit more laid back. I think it's really well rounded. It's approachable. It's got a touch more sweetness, whereas I think this is bringing a little bit more heat. And so I think I never realized how different they were before until doing this.
Sure. I kind of think the opposite. I think this is a little bit more laid back and approachable. They both have things that I like. I like how this one is, in my opinion, a little bit more forward. It's got that OGD punch, higher rye mash bill, right? I don't know.
All right, so what do you pick?
I don't.
I think it would depend on the day.
It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Right. I
think it's
was
a
like,
toss-up right
Grant, you're crazy. But he's not crazy.
He's not crazy. I think it's a toss-up.
I think, yeah, I'd say 3 days out of the week I'd pick this, and the other 4 I'd pick this. And today I'm picking this. But I could totally see me on a different day being like, no, it's this one.
It's weird because I just know from the 30 under 64 under $30, which this guy was in, it not
I really like this, though.
ever winning a bracket. That's not to say that it's bad.
It
but
just
it didn't advance based on what it was randomly assigned to.
Right.
So.
We got a couple of super chats, and I am out of alcohol. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well, you can cheers with water.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Hydration is also important.
Yeah, it's encouraged.
Bag of Donuts says, send me all the samples, and I will do it for free.
That's very nice of you, Joey
Thank
Tony
you.
Bag of Donuts.
Wow, taking one for the team.
Then our Australian friend Chris says,
Accent.
"It's a sample of my Blanton's 100 Le Maison, 100 Le Maison du Whisky now required." Yeah.
I mean, like,
So it's
let's
100
not
proof?
be mistaken. I will never turn down Le Maison du Whisky.
Because the one we have is 120. I didn't realize that they were different proofs. That's cool. So it's a 100 proof.
But
one.
I don't think we could put that in the bracket just because, like, 99.5% of people will be like, I've never even...
I mean, is it officially bottled in bond?
That's another good question.
But thank you. Did we?
Yeah.
Find out?
I don't know.
Yeah. Thank
Again.
you, Chris. Our purveyor of mini fine Blantons. Hey, what do you guys think about Blanton's Gold now being offered? I think it's a yearly release in the U.S.
Yeah.
MSRP $120.
We were talking about 120. Okay, so we were talking about this yesterday, and we were talking about how because the company that owns Blanton's, everything outside of just regular Blanton's, is international.
Age International is
Right.
the company.
So to them, it's an import,
It would be an
because it now goes
Yes.
everywhere, not everywhere, but everywhere but the U.S. But now that it's going to be, Blanton's Gold's going to be coming into the U.S., is that an import?
but it's still made in the U.S.
But it's...
So
but-
it gets
so
sold
then-
to a distributor, and then it's distributed in the U.S. I don't think it ever has to technically leave the U.S.
Is 120 for Blanton's Gold normal? I don't know.
I want to say no. I think it's
I
less
think it's
across the pond.
I think it's a little high. I think 120 is a little high.
I think 120 is more like straight from the barrel
That's
price
what I
over
was
there.
thinking.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah,
those who
someone
know.
educate us. We don't know.
Yeah.
Brent Bailey says 120 is a hard pass. I would be hard pressed to buy that for any Blant or to pay that for any Blantons, even straight from the barrel.
I do it for straight from the barrel. Yeah. Because I really like straight from the
Chris reminds you that it's been a once-a-year release for us for several years now because we only have access to it once a year when they come over.
That's true. So nothing's changing for us. So.
Scrappy McGillicuddy. What?
Scrappy McGillicuddy.
Okay.
McGillicuddy.
Says for 120, I'll buy a bottle of Booker's and still have money to go to dinner.
Ooh, that's true.
that sounds
Good
nice.
Good point.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, 120 feels like a lot. I think that's gonna get the crowd who just is 100% Blanton's fans,
Yep.
or the gift-giving crowd. Because if you think about it, that's a great gift for like an anniversary,
Yeah.
a retirement party
Graduation
from college.
from college. From middle school.
No,
But don't open it till you're 21.
an engagement gift, a wedding gift, like
Yes.
meeting your father-in-law for not the first time, because that's a lot. That I would be like,
Nice to
you
meet you,
are
sir. Here's a
thirsty.
Blanton's
What is
Gold."
going on? No.
Hopefully the father-in-law's thirsty.
Maybe for his like 50th birthday or 60th birthday. I don't know.
Yeah, what anniversary is gold?
Golden anniversary is
50?
30. Oh, is it 50? Silver is 25.
Yeah. Alex says, happy about Blanton's Gold, but the secondary is going to go crazy. Yes, I got it in Paris, and it was, the mouse is in the way, it was cheaper than 120. Oh, good. Excellent.
Do you accept dowry? That's funny.
I have a goat, and
Oh,
um,
I'm out.
also, Seeing it here in the chat, we also have Bourbon Sane and we have Bourbon Blind, 2 other YouTube channels. This is all of the YouTube channels are with us here tonight, which is awesome, as always. That's very cool. Brian Brennicky, and I would...
Well, he's using the we phrasing.
Okay, so and Tammy.
And Tammy.
And Tammy.
So we're drinking... so we're side-by-siding the E.H. Taylor small batch against McKenna. Who wins? We do, for drinking such amazing pours, right?
True.
We're all winners
That is
whenever
true.
we do things like this. Yeah. Oh, Britt Bailey says yes, 25-year anniversary is silver. Just had ours this year. Well, congrats on that.
Hey, Drew Boland's in here too. What
Woo,
up,
Drew.
Woo, Drew?
I need something else.
Okay. Yeah. Pick
Speaking
another
of
BIB.
McKenna.
Pick another BIB. So I can't remember which bottle is the not so great bottle, so that's why.
So you brought another one, didn't you?
So if that one tastes funky.
That's what you knocked over when you got up.
Yeah. We can't remember. We're gonna mark it this time
Funky bottle.
because we have a funky bottle. Not funky. That'd be all right, but
Like funky.
like funky.
It was just alright.
I also want to say while we're wrapping up the Blanton's talk, so Harlan Wheatley, Master Distiller of Buffalo Trace, led that Sazerac tasting Saturday,
Yes.
and he was taking some questions. So I asked him a couple questions. One of them was about the warehouses that they're building. I think he may have said all of them are metal.
He said all of the ones that they've been building now are metal clad.
Metal clad.
So it's a combo of the wood and the metal warehouse. So right now they
Brick.
brick.
Yeah.
Brick and metal warehouses.
And he said what they've been tasting out of those barrels that have been stored in there, which of course aren't ready to be bottled yet, but he said what they've been tasting, they've been happy with the results. So when I was getting this signed, I asked him, so is that kind of revving up to age Blanton's in a warehouse besides Warehouse H, which is up to this date where every bottle of Blanton's has come from is Warehouse H.
Right.
The one purely metal warehouse on the campus. And he said, that's the idea because the demand is...
It's just so insane.
So give it another 6 years, you'll have all the Blantons you want.
Right. By then they'll be sick of waiting
Yeah, that's true.
for Blanton's. You get, I don't think this is the funky bottle. No, you try that one.
Yeah.
565 in the chat.
I think it is because I remember like the cork
Ew. Gross.
being funky.
What the heck?
Wait, how many's in the chat?
There's almost
Oh,
600.
five.
There's all these like fibers on the cork. That's disgusting. Ew.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So. Yeah, this one smells a little.
Jeremy Sear says, you guys got any early times back there?
We do. You know
Certainly,
we do, Jeremy.
Certainly.
You know how we roll. You know how we do.
I don't think mine's funky. It's possible we have a third one open somewhere. I'm not
Might be.
sure.
This one. I wouldn't call it all that funky, but
Kelly says,
got a little
is
weird
Elmer T. Lee
aftertaste.
ever going to be available at retail?
well, ABC states yes, because it's the law.
I would say unlikely
Yeah.
that you're going to ever walk in anywhere and see it sitting there
Long
that
gone
you
are
didn't
those
have to
days.
stand in line for or didn't have to get in a lottery for. I believe those days are past us. But I remember when I found one.
Oh, no. Yours is funky.
It's not funky.
No, this is funky.
I think it tastes good.
Try that one.
Well,
No.
that's might be my problem. Well, here's your problem.
Here's your problem. This has got like a weird banana note that McKenna never has. I don't like it.
I think you're over exaggerating.
Well,
You guys,
never.
I think we have a Chaz.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab that.
I think yours is kind of funky. So,
What do you all think?
they can't try it. It's not like taste of vision.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that.
What are you gonna grab?
Where'd it go?
I don't know what you're looking for, so I can't help you. Is it this?
Yes.
Okay, we definitely have a Chaz.
There it is. Hey, we're also going to Whiskey Weekends this weekend, the podcast. So looking forward to that. That'll be fun.
It's a little cherry. I will say that it is more cherry, this McKenna, than most McKenna bottles.
I was getting like bananas.
I do not get bananas. What are the dates on the bottles? Okay. The date on my bottle is barreled on 3/14/06.
That's when I think it's funky. This one is barreled on 8/26/08.
But I used to love the 06. Like that's always what I would look for when I would go to the store is an 06.
So she's got the twist off, and this one is a cork.
So yeah.
With those
I think yours is a little, but whatever. I admit that mine has more cherry than it normally does. So neither are bad in my opinion. Ugh. I think you were definitely over-exaggerating. If I gave you that blind, you would not have had that reaction.
Oh, whatever.
It was just because it was mine.
I would have, too.
That is not true.
I would go Dickel, then that McKenna.
You are definitely over-exaggerating. Wow, no more for you. You're done. What a brat.
You ready for some early times? Another one people were asking why it was missing from value.
This is a good value.
I thought originally it was only like released in Kentucky. Maybe I was wrong about that.
I don't think so.
But it's Takupa. Takupa's in here. Drinking from an island.
Doug Tempest says he roots for me to continue to give it to you.
Thanks,
And
Doug.
I will.
Thanks, Doug. Only available in a liter, about $22 here in Kentucky. Did you just
Bottled
say
and
that?
Bond product, no. Okay. You're used to me having that reaction,
You're
though.
like,
He
I
always
just said that.
never listens to me and then repeats what I just said.
Thank you, Matt. Yes, originally only in Kentucky, now all U.S.
But yeah, a liter, first of all, a Bottled and Bond at $22, $23.
It's a liter cola.
A liter cola, right?
Yeah.
Edward Lederhands.
Edward Lederhands. Yeah.
That's a dangerous game,
That-
and I
not
never
with
want to
whiskey.
play that
Not
game.
with
Not with
whiskey.
whiskey.
No, that'd be bad.
It's a joke. Don't
Yeah,
do it.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Jimmy Drammer says coffee and water for me. Working. That's a bummer on a Sunday night. Woof.
Hey, Jimmy Drammer made the Bourbon Night Awards
I know.
show.
That's what happens when you participate in the comments.
That's right.
Sometimes you get a feature.
Yeah.
All right. You've got yours then.
I do. Yes.
What time? What are we at? This is probably my last one.
Sure. Yeah. It has been quite the weekend for us.
Did you hit the button?
Doing the, I didn't hit the button in the beginning, so I think this new camera doesn't require button hitting.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out.
I guess we're gonna find out. If things go black here in about 2 minutes.
Don't leave us. The audio's still on.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll fix it. Oh, that nose.
Huh. So Matt.
Wow. Do
Matt,
you not think this is like cookies and the most... Yes, it smells like fresh baked chocolate chip cookies.
I can see that, but I'm
Maybe
gonna chalk it
oatmeal
up
chocolate chip.
to power of suggestion. Matt from Whiskey Crusaders says, also the early times BIB is better from Kentucky than the bottles they sent out to the rest of the U.S.
You think?
I say good. I'm kidding.
What?
Kidding.
How could you be so mean? The color on this is beautiful.
They bought their ticket. They know what they're getting themselves into. I say let them crash.
So just...
Who gets that reference? Don't say anything. Well, I don't think you know.
You're right, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like, how can I say something I don't know?
Let me know. We gotta wait for
Yes, oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
the delay.
Where were we? We were at one of the sessions this weekend, and they were talking about how
You got it, UK sports fan. Airplane.
how you should, because people will write us and be like, I don't know how you guys get so, and I don't even think that we're good at nosing and pointing out flavors and stuff. And even some people think what little we do is pretentious. I'm not doing it to be pretentious. I'm just doing it because it helps me remember things about a bottle. And they're mostly tied to memories. And they're like, that's the best way to even approach nosing and tasting and trying to pull those things out is by looking for a memory. And if you don't have a memory that sparks something, then that's okay. But eventually you'll come across something, and that's how you just get better at it.
That is true. I agree. Two things Chris says airport. Was it called airport in Australia? And I feel like we've talked about this before, so forgive me. But was airplane called airport in Australia? Or have you just maybe had a few? And then Joseph Brazo with the $5 super chat saying, Sarah, did you get the pecan recipe I emailed you? Yes, we did. Haven't done anything with it yet because we haven't had the time.
I'm probably going to save it for the fall.
Shirley,
And maybe do...
Jeremy, I can be serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Wait. Oh, I was like, what's he talking about? I get it now. I'm all caught up.
Yes, I am serious. And
don't call me Shirley.
We're all counting on you. Such a good movie. How long has it been since you've seen it?
I don't know.
We should watch it.
I saw it on TV once as a kid.
Oh, the non-edited version's better.
I don't remember much.
Yeah. Oh my God. Leslie Nielsen.
I'm sorry. I remember that.
I wish I could have met him. I always wanted to meet him. I just thought he would have been an amazing person to meet. So funny. Naked Gun movies, Police Squad, the short
Never mentioned that to my parents because they were like, they went on their first date to see a Naked Gun movie, and then my mom was like, it was the worst movie I have ever seen. It was a terrible
you have
movie
to
on a
be
date.
all in for that type of comedy.
They were not. They were not.
I could.
She hated it.
Okay, I could.
She also told me that Elf was one of the worst movies she's ever seen.
No, that's
like, Pam, where's your sense of humor?
Yeah, that's.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's so quotable. It's so quotable.
But I'll give it to her. She liked Jojo Rabbit, which was like kind of out there for her.
All right, boys, let's take some pictures. What can you make of this? I can make a brooch. I can make a hat.
Oh my God. It sounds like something you would love.
Oh my God.
Because those are the kinds of jokes that Chad tells all the time.
And I saw it way too young as a kid because there's a part in there where there's some boobies just straight up in the camera. And I was like...
You can't say that on YouTube.
Can't say boobies?
Well, now you said it.
Definitely.
That's enough.
Say that. Yeah.
Elf is terrible, Eli Cook says.
Airplane was
you and
flying
my mom would
high
get
in
along.
Australia. Okay, I thought it was different. Airport was a different movie.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is that Terminal with Tom Hanks?
No.
No.
Nice beaver. Thanks. I just had it stuffed. Naked Gun. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm getting giggly. Now we're just, and we always do this. We circle back somehow to references about something.
Yeah.
And this is where our audience just starts to.
No, it just gets higher.
No.
We're still. Okay, we just lost one.
Yeah, they're like, bye. Nope.
5:44 at this hour. Where are we gonna? And that's something from one of the movies. Where are we gonna find? What was it?
I don't know.
That's from Airplane.
This is really good.
A bobby pin. Where am I gonna find a bobby pin? At this hour.
Y'all, I'm going to be dealing with this for the rest of the night until we go to bed. He's just going to be randomly spouting off quotes.
Oh, it's so good. We should do, what would you all think if we recorded a bourbon-fueled audio commentary of a movie and put it out as a podcast that you could sync up and hit play?
Kind of like Mystery
Science Theater 3000, but without written jokes.
Right, correct. Yeah, like basically it would be if it's a movie that we've all seen before, you could press play on the podcast and the movie at the same time, and then it would be like we're all watching it together. And maybe we don't even have anything funny to say. I don't know. I feel like I normally have comments during movies though.
Todd Koopa says, do it. What's your vector, Victor?
What movie should we watch?
Well, I think
apparently we gotta watch Airplane.
or The Naked Gun.
We gotta watch Airplane and we can only drink airplane bottles. Oh God, no, he loves it.
It's a theme.
I love themes.
Oh my God. And then we could film it and cut it down to a best of portion for video. That way you could see us drinking the little airplane bottles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like it.
All right, well, watch out.
Looks like I picked the wrong day to stop drinking. Says Patrick Fulmer. Thank you. Looks like I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. All right.
You never stop.
And Leo's getting larger.
I have no idea what you're talking about at this point.
Airplane.
I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do it, when it gets closer to Halloween, we could do Ghostbusters or, something like that.
Holiday movies. Obviously, we got to do Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
We were watching
Great Christmas
Speed
movie.
the other day, and I felt like I had a lot to say about that movie. So
We did. We just
we
started
had a
ripping
lot
on
to
it.
say.
We were just ripping
I love
on
Speed,
it.
but I had a lot to say.
Oh, man.
So if you don't mind hecklers, then you won't mind watching a movie with us.
True.
All right. I'm giggly. I'm too giggly.
Yeah.
I actually kind of would like some more of this. This is thank you.
It's really good. It's
for calling this out.
It's also Iverson's like go-to value.
Yeah. Well, that explains why we're such good friends.
There you go.
He's my
Princess
baby.
Bride, that'd be a good one.
Princess Bride would be a good one.
Yeah. Maybe we could have a meetup where we just watch a movie and just rip on it.
Maybe.
All right, cool. Well, hey, that'll do it. As far as we know, next week we will be live, but
Caveat.
3
nights of drinking back to back to back.
That'll be a whiskey weekend, and that'll be 8 o'clock on Sunday after a whole weekend of whiskey. So, yeah. And also in conjunction with
the following weekend is New Orleans Bourbon Festival. So again, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night of drinking, fly home on Sunday. So I'm going to guess that one of those Sundays
might
is
fall
I think we have a 50-50 chance with both of them.
Yes.
One of them is most likely going to be I cannot take any more bourbon.
So if we don't, we're going to toss it to Trev Wilson, and he's going to do a best of It's Bourbon Night. And he's just going to talk about all his favorite shows.
No, he's not. Oh, I thought it was real. Oh, I got excited. No, you can't.
Trev, you down? He said
What?
I could request anything.
No, but he can't. It's not like he can go to the clip or something.
Go to the clip.
You're so mean to him. You pick on him.
And his special guest, Todd Koopa, will be on there. Yes.
Scooter says, love the New Orleans vids. Thank you.
You guys fly down to Florida. Jeremy's got the equipment. He'll film.
You are terrible. Stop.
All
right, that's enough.
Okay, we're good. Or any of the other YouTube channels. They're in the chat. Their respective locations.
Sure.
Okay, fine. All right, that'll do it for us. Great time hanging out with you guys on another wonderful, lovely Sunday. We will see you or not see you next Sunday. We hope that we do.
We hope that we see you.
Of course, naturally.
It's up to the bourbon gods.
Yeah. So, see, Todd Cooper's down. He's all good.
Yeah, they're good.
And Jeremy's good. All good. All right,
they're
cool.
just rolling with your punches.
Yeah, they're just rolling now. They're like, oh, okay, Chaz.
Okey-dokey.
Okay, Chaz. All right, guys. We appreciate it so much. We will see you when we see you. Until next time, drink more bourbon.